Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Hudson Jr., and welcome back to Mission Accomplished. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a short presentation going over what systems theory is. I'm going to show you how to create a system for yourself, what exactly is a system to begin with, and how it is comprised, and then how to interpret other systems you may see in the world around you. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And let's go ahead and get started. So, first, let's begin with a definition of what exactly is a system. A system is simply a coordinated set of inputs and actions designed to produce a specific outcome. You need a system if you want to get a specific thing done in a specific way so that you get a specific result every time, each time. There are systems in the world all around us, and we have systems for many different uses. You have a political system, which is essentially a coordinated set of inputs and actions designed to produce a specific outcome politically. It's how we run the government. You have an economic system, a coordinated set of inputs and actions designed to produce a specific outcome in economics or with money. So there is systems happening all around you. You're a part of a system yourself in many different ways. And so the way you're able to identify which exactly where a system is you want to look for three things, and these are the three essential components of what exactly makes up a system. A system is comprised of three levels: inputs, processes, and processes and outputs. The first level is the input. This is the raw data or elements that are going to be fed into your system that gets the whole thing started. From there, we go to the second level, which is the process. These are the actual actions or the conversion methods and procedures that we're going to run on our inputs so that we turn them into our final level, which is our output, which is the end result. This is the outcome that we want. It's the reason that we created the system in the first place, so that we get this outcome each and every time. Now let's look at an example. Let's say we wanted to create a cooking system or a recipe, if you will. That's just what a recipe is. It's a cooking system. Let's say we wanted to create a system for making crispy buttermilk pancakes every morning for breakfast, because who doesn't love pancakes? Where will we start with trying to create a system for that based on the three levels that we went over last slide? Well, we would try to think of our inputs, our raw ingredients that have to be fed into the recipe. What type of processes must we do? Things that have to be done to our inputs. And then lastly, our outcome. What's our vision that we're trying to get to? And so if you, taking what we learned, if you wanted to create a system for pancakes, you would come up with a plan like this. You can see here, our inputs would be our raw ingredients, which would include eggs, flour, baking soda, butter, milk, sugar. And then our process would be, hey, we got to measure the ingredients. We got to create the pancake mix. We got to warm the stove up. And then we have to cook each side for a certain amount of time. These are our actions that we're going to be doing to our inputs. And then you can get the outcome that you see here and have a delicious breakfast every morning. So this is kind of just a basic explanation of what a system is, just something low level so you can get it, you can build from there. Now let's try to create a system for something more complex, or something that has a moving target each year. This is a man on the beach enjoying his retirement. Depending on your age, retirement may be right in the end zone for you, or you're someone like me. We got a long ways to go before we can end up here. But let's say we wanted to create a system to achieve and manifest our retirement later in life. Again, we're going to try to think of our three levels of systems that we went over already: our inputs, our processes, and our output, and think about what goes into what do we need to go into the system to get the whole thing started, and then from there, what actions do we need to do with our inputs, and then so that we can get to the final outcome or output here. So if we wanted to create a retirement system, it would probably, on paper, plan will probably look something like this. Retirement is essentially a economic outcome where you have enough passive income coming in on a residual basis to fund your month to month lifestyle and without working. And so what generates passive outcome would be assets. So that would be our first level, our inputs. What assets do we need to collect, feed into our system to get the whole thing started? So these would include, but not limited to, stocks. Maybe the job you work for has a 401k program. You could maybe go into an IRA and get some tax advantages with that. You could even have a life insurance plan, or maybe get into real estate and accumulate a portfolio of rental properties. From there, you can kind of go into the actions or conversion methods with your assets so that they can lead you to the outcome of living on the beach. Maybe enrolling in the highest possible match your company 401k has. Maybe you could create a stock brokerage account and start buying some securities that will appreciate in value. How about buying a life insurance policy or multiple ones and then fully funding them up to the policy limit? Or maybe just start buying a rental property. But you can see here we have a plan of what goes into our portfolio. We're going to be stacking these assets, doing a bunch of different investing processes to them so that in the end, we can be chilling on the beach. And that pretty much is it. That's systems theory in a nutshell. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap. So first, a system is simply a coordinated set of inputs and actions designed to produce a specific outcome. So that is the definition of a system. Always remember that. And lastly, a system is comprised of three parts: inputs, process, and outputs. Master that, you can not only identify any system that you come across, but as well as begin creating any type of system you need for your own workflow or project that you may be working on at the moment. Again, my name is Michael Hudson. This is Mission Accomplished. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll also link a few videos as well that kind of further give you some background information on systems theory as well. So take a look at that and stay tuned for what's next to come on the channel. Take care, guys. Appreciate you.